Okay, we got a Trump supporter that's blowing bubbles. We've got this radical guy across the street, and I'm going to try to go across the street and see what that guy is. Oh, too much on the bubble there.
There's some bubbles. I've got the list. It's like 70 people long.
Okay.
All deranged Democrats.
So it's just a single guy who supports Trump who decided to crash a Democratic rally.
No guns for Democrats. That would
Right
be
there,
like the
there he is,
easiest
blowing
way
bubbles at
to
everyone.
have avoided 90% of the mass shootings that have happened in this last century. 90% of the
And
mass
so
shootings were
the guy
committed by
across the
deranged
street,
Democrats with
Noel
guns.
Breen and
So
Linda
that's
Hickson
in
Breen,
a gun-free zone even.
have
So that should be your answer. You
gone
guys should be
on
pushing for no guns for Democrats. No guns for Democrats.
an
No
attack
guns for
of,
Democrats. That should be what you support
Mike Levin,
if you understood that
who
it's
is the
deranged
Democratic
Democrats
candidate,
with
one of them,
guns
that's
that are killing people in
running
mass
for
shootings.
Congress for the 49th
You guys
district.
do not understand the
So
Second Amendment.
we'll
The
see what they're
Constitution did not give you the
talking
right to
about
bear
over
arms.
here.
The Constitution is there to protect the federal government from taking away your right to bear arms. It's very sad you guys are indoctrinating these teenagers with ignorance.
Hi, would you like to say anything about the 11/11?
World history.
I'm sorry, what? I can hear you.
11/11.
The 11/11?
Yes, ma'am.
11/11? What? Can you give me a? Because I'm making a video. Can you give me a quick gist of it?
That's okay. Nice doxing. Why don't we go over and call a truce on the mutual dox? Thank you.
Dachshund?
Doxing. You're documenting me? Like you do
Oh
before?
yeah. I document everything at these marches. What is the 11/11? What is that about?
I'm sure you know.
I actually really don't.
You don't know about the 11 delegates falsely accused of signing a petition that didn't mean anything for somebody? I'm sure
The 11. I'm trying to wrap around what you even said. 11 delegates.
To report their parents if they were against him, to report
So
their
these
parents
guys
if they
have
Nice talking to you. I'd rather talk to normal people.
I don't know how I'm not normal, but whatever. These two have been on about a year-long attack against Mike Levin, who is one of the Democratic candidates running for Congress in the 49th district. So it looks like he borrowed that from the pro-Trump people.
Breathe 11-11. Breathe 11-11.
And so now he's got a pro-Trump
Breathe
person
11-11. Let them, the people of the Democratic Party,
helping
have their
to
choice
divide the
about
Democratic
who they're going to
Party.
vote for. It's all about choice, right?
And so these two are on social media. They are extremely active on social media, and they have literally done a one-year attack on Mike Levin.
Are you the poster? Which pages are you posting it on?
It's really, when you really look into what they're saying, they never have actual facts or nothing really jives. But I find them interesting characters, to be honest. And so that's what's going on with these people.
How do you do that?
They are really even ready to jump in bed with Trump supporters in order to smear Mike Levin. I've seen this go on for over a year.
What is the 11/11?
I have no idea.
11 delegates and Mr. Levin, his campaign, 11 delegates and Mr. Levin's campaign managers falsely filed charges accusing them of signing a petition in lieu for some independent lieutenant governor candidate. He did it to disqualify them from voting in the election. Unfortunately for them, they filed it too late so the delegates got to vote. All of them voted for nobody or Sarah Jacobs or Applegate, maybe Paul Kirk. So right now they are in limbo and being attacked for signing something that's not even public record, that nobody can produce any copies and anybody signed anything, including my wife. Talk to my wife and she'd be happy to.
This guy who's a Trump supporter. So this guy, Noel Breen, and his wife, Linda Hickson Breen, are actually making friends with the Trump supporters
It's 11/11. This lady's the official
as a way
documenter
to
Flip the 49. Hey, am I on the enemies list, by the way, now?
We support legal.
The famous Flip the 49th enemies list that
he
he's
thinks I'm
talking
with
about?
the indivisible 49, but I'm just with myself. Everybody knows that. Everybody knows who knows me.
You, the citizen.
Because he, I believe, his views have become so radical and his attacks so unwarranted that genuinely most social media groups at this point either need to, as many have banned him from the group. He's an instigator who constantly instigates the Democratic Party. And it's unfortunate that he's so, him and his wife have been so derisive.
We are currently leading a documented for activity by the official videographer of Flip the 49, Costa del Sol, Arista Aaron Tracy. Hello, Aaron. Nice work.
Thank you.
Would you like B-roll? You want to just share B-roll back and forth? Might make both your lives easier. What do you think of the 11/11?
I've never heard of it till today.
Yeah,
I'm
you
trying
have.
to listen
You
to
have
this.
heard about the 11/11. It's all over the
Noel
media.
Green does a lot of conspiracy theories and
So,
puts
I
that
doubt
out
that
there.
you have not heard
So
of
I
the
actually really
delegates
haven't
being
heard about
persecuted.
that.
And we're a part of the San Diego Club.
And maybe if it
but
was
we
being
have
presented in
chapters,
an
so we have
interesting,
monthly meetings and we're trying to grow.
self-controlled
And
way,
it
it'd be easier to
progressive world.
listen to. But he's an instigator who has sought to divide the Democratic Party for the last year, literally. I have rarely blocked anybody, even Trump supporters, but I had to block him.
The free the 11/11. What does that mean?
The Free the 11/11 is referencing, sir, to the 11 delegates 2 days before the convention. Mr. Levin filed a complaint against for allegedly signing petitions in lieu, not even a nominating
This is the guy
petition,
Noel Green.
for an independent lieutenant governor candidate. The State Democratic Party Central Committee last week voted unanimously to
He
support
has sought
these
to
votes
divide the Democratic
because it's
Party throughout this
ridiculous.
entire
For one
last
thing,
year.
They are not public record
He
petitions.
is a pots and pans banger on social media.
They're not public record. The bylaw says
And I had to say this about somebody. It's not about the candidate that he supports. It's about him
There's no
and
public record.
how he deals with things.
But
So
you've
just
got
seeks
like
to
11 people supporting all
come out
different
and
votes.
divide
They are very committed
everyone.
activists, unlike the out-of-district residents filming me right at the moment. The people that don't even live in our district. The activists from out of town being paid to interfere with the 49. These folks have been for every campaign for years and years and years. You have people who spend their time training candidates to have joyful and positive campaigns all over the area. You have activists, even some working for Flip the 49, being caught in this petty little political maneuver by a congressional candidate who was desperate to skew the results at the convention.
I'm curious about it because I mean, right now I think it's between Levine and Applegate right now.
Well, that's entirely your choice, and I respect whoever you vote for. I don't care about that. What I do care about is justice for the 11/11. They deserve to be treated with respect.
If I go online, can I find them at the 11/11?
Don't forget the 50th anniversary.
I won't. I know nobody had time to talk about it because
I know.
there's so many other issues on a daily basis.
Right now.
Enough's enough.
That's right.
Enough's enough. So once again,
You know, how do they expect?
my name is Aaron
How do they
Tracy.
expect people
My
to
Facebook
unite
page
after
is
this
Costa del Sol.
primary when you have a
And
congressional candidate trying to ruin 11
This is
people?
Noel Green and his
So
wife
how do
Linda
you
Hickson
expect
Green.
me to support
And he
Mr. Levin if he
is
gets
trying to
ruined
convince
too?
people
If
that
they
Mike
won't resolve
Levin
this
has done
issue.
something
He
wrong.
himself
He
said
has
he
sought to
wanted
do
to
that
resolve
throughout the
amicably.
year.
Well, we're
On social
still
media
waiting.
mostly.
I was going to look into more of that. I saw the sign. I didn't know. I was not aware of it.
So
If Mr. Levin wants us
that's
to
what's going
quiet
on here.
about
He's
11/11,
one of those guys that's
let's
just really
amicably
derisive.
resolve.
And I
Their
know I'm going
county
to take some
Democratic
flack for
Central
posting
Committee
this
passed
and
a
saying it
resolution
so
unanimously in
directly,
their support.
but
So did
I
the
base
state
this on
county
over
party central committee.
over a year of dealing with this gentleman and checking out his stories and checking out it's propaganda. And checking out his propaganda, it's never once been what he says it is. So it has, indeed though, him and about 20 other people have sought to divide the Democratic Party quite a bit. And it makes me wonder even if maybe they are Republican plants because the division that they have done is so complete over the last year. They have spread so many lies and so much propaganda that I don't know what to think.
I'm not a super writer. I'm not a super writer. My husband is.
So,
my husband writes blogs.
but if they stand out here and they talk to people who don't understand and don't know who they are, they may be able to convince some people of their conspiracy theories, and that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate for the Democratic Party. It's people like this who we don't need in the party because they're so divisive, both. And I'm just gonna. I say what I want, and a lot of people don't like that about me. But I'm gonna run this video, and this is how I feel about them. And so I have, like I said, only basing that on dealing with them. And you can see how familiar they are with the pro-Trump people. So that kind of tells me something about the situation a little bit, that they would rather vote Republican than vote Levin, is what I see. They would rather hang with these people than the people across the street. They never came across the street to the Democratic rally. And so that's pretty much what, one of those things that goes on social media, that you read something, and if you don't research it, and you just read it, and sometimes they'll give a couple paragraphs where they're claiming something, and it attached is my evidence. But when you open up the attachment, it does not prove anything. And once you research what they're saying, it doesn't jive. And I've had this happen over and over again with this particular people. So I'm tired of being nice, and I've played nice for a year. I'm not going to do that anymore.
We can talk about gun safety laws. If every one of those guns had a trigger lock or a gun safe, none of those guns could have been used.
So now this is just a straight pro-Trump guy. I actually respect this guy more, believe it or not.
They would embrace that?
Not that I respect him, but I respect him more than the ones sneaking around trying to divide the Democratic Party.
This speech 100 times. You don't give me a hug, I'm leaving.
Look.
Give me a hug. See? This is my last
Okay,
day. I'm heading
you know
back
what
to
I'm going
North
to say
Dakota.
about this right now? Are you going to North Dakota? Okay. Like, what percent of people these days are Republican? Maybe 30 to 40%, conservatively.
I think a lot more than you think.
I'm saying about 40, and then there's a lot of independents, there's libertarians, there's da-da-da-da-da. So I've kind of had a mantra of engage, not enrage.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm not going to get rid of you. Me being angry at you, me cussing you out, me trying to stop you from your First Amendment right to speak is not going to make you go away. It's not going to do anything. It's not going to.
Convinced against his will is of the same opinion still.
That's a nifty little saying. I'd say it again. One more time.
Man convinced against his will is of the same opinion still.
So people, that I'm going to get over on this side because I want to get in the sun. So that's the deal. And I think he said it pretty straight out, that we can't convince them by trying to take away their First Amendment right. We cannot convince them by telling them they're idiots or something like that. We have to engage them. And as hard as that may be, we need to do that. So that's what's going on. Good, safe trip to North Dakota. So I don't even know what this DJ guy is talking about, but I'm going to go ahead and cut this video. But thank you for joining me.
You gonna come join us for lunch?